Because the tank chases you with the tank buster.
That's fun.
Yeah, come on. Look, what happened was I moved to get a better uptime. Okay. And then Sugar was just in the way.
Uh-huh.
And
Oh, that
accidentally,
actually makes sense. That makes sense for completely.
Icky was just unfortunately in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Mm-hmm.
I should say.
There was flames everywhere.
See, Shug should be able to appreciate that. He knows about some good uptime.
I don't have an
Hey.
answer for that. Oh,
Got
wow, that was
someone.
fast.
Nice, nice.
I swear no one plays Red Mage.
And when they do, they're filthy. Oh, we're swapping, aren't we?
No.
Oh, good call, just in case.
Who wants to tell them they've been doing coffee for 20 minutes?
Only 15.
Hey, you leave Etro and their coffee making alone.
Yeah. He's gotta like boil. Yeah, see? There you go. 15 minutes.
It's
He's back.
sacred.
That better be the best coffee in the world.
He
Well, he's
hand
gotta, like-
picks the
Yeah.
beans.
He's
And
gotta
grinds.
grind them. And he's gotta boil the water. And he's gotta weigh it all out. Then it's like 3 minutes of pouring.
What?
Yeah, because you like pour and let it bloom for like a minute, and then you slow pour for like you like quick pour for 30 seconds and then slow pour for like a minute. It's a whole thing.
Oh my god.
Welcome,
Better
welcome.
be some damn good coffee. I bet you
It
it's
is.
damn good coffee.
It definitely is.
Better be.
How do I pronounce your name?
Etro, how
Sitla?
amazing is your coffee?
Sitlali.
What was that? Silali?
Sitla. Yeah.
Silali. Okay. Awesome. Well, thanks for joining us this evening.
No prob. Do you guys have a list of like
Yeah.
you can just talk me through what your usual strats are?
Yeah. Easier than typing it all out. Okay.
The
let's
strats are death and more death.
Mm-hmm.
And
A little bit of
pain.
fire.
You can't forget the pain in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've never pugged this before, so I think mostly what we do is what Party Finder does, but we shall see.
I'm like pretty good at adjusting on the fly, as is the fate of being a party finder fill-in.
For sure. Okay, let's see. We will just do this like this, because I forget which corner Paragon is usually at. So everyone else just go to your usual corner spots. So it looks like you'll be southeast east for that.
Perfect.
And then for the buddies down the middle, we'll just post all of them, but you would be on
Third
the
group.
C, the third from the boss.
Oh.
So there's that one. Let's see. And then for the ads phase, let me pop down our markers real quick. So
for the non-buddy spreads, do you do tanks healers left, DPS right, or some other kind of split?
we mostly just do it
Straight
on
YOLO.
the fly. Sometimes 6 people are on one side. Sometimes, we get an even split. But
Gotcha.
as long as, you're a little beyond where the gold squares are on the sides, usually enough space to split. For the ads phase, you'll be focusing on the ads in the north and east, A and B.
Hmm?
And
Uh,
then, yeah.
Are
What'd you
you
say?
sure? No, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, 'cause
I
we're
just get
seeing
completely
B.
backwards with that because I'm always on 3. I'm always on 3, so I was like, no,
Wait a
I'm
minute.
definitely not there.
And then for fountains, you will be handling the fountains that spawn on either the west or north. So basically, you'll be handling the northern quadrant. So if it spawns sort of out on the west or at A, you'll be handling the third set of puddles for that.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so if it starts at north and south, you do melee tank ranged, right?
Yes,
Or do-
melee tank range. Mhm.
Okay. So then I would take either, I would take west or, yeah. If it's north and south, I would, oh god.
Yeah, if it's
My
north
brain's
and,
hurting.
yeah, if it's north and south, you'll take. I can help call it out too. You'll take. You'll follow the one that spawns on A.
Yeah,
and if
I
it's
can also do my
east-west-
trick of,
Mhm.
I like to focus target the other ranged, and then I'll just see which way they're going and go
That's
opposite.
fair. I will always be. Yeah, I'll always be over here, and yeah, that's all good.
Okay.
Let's see. So there's that, and then we'll do spreads for all the glory plumes in a sec, and then we use Elmo for the NATOs. So you'll all be stacking on D for that, and I'll be baiting the one over at A. So that covers all those. So now we'll just have everybody do spreads. So we'll put this one will be like, oops, let's do the A because that's so for the glory plumes. You'll be with the range group and tanks in the south, and you will take basically the far left position. So I'll go to the right, you'll spread to the left. The tanks will try and spread in the middle and towards the boss. So you should have the southwest open for spreads.
Okay.
For tornadoes, for the first set, if we get spread, again, you'll just be like back here in the southwest, next to the southwest tornado. And then for if after the knockback, if we get a spread, you would be like, again, on the left of the tornado that we get knocked back to. And as the ranged tank group, we will be getting knocked back on this left, on the left side of the knockback tornado.
Okay. I think that is pretty much
I think
everything.
that covers, yeah, should cover everything. Yeah. Everyone else remember your spread positions, more or less? Hopefully more. If you don't say anything, then I'll assume everybody's good. And we'll just all
Yeah,
pray for stacks.
No, I stack on arc. That's I remember
Yes,
that.
always follow me.
The
Let's see
toxic
if there's
time
anything else.
threat.
So I think just we had decided last week that we're just saving the healer LB3, right? Instead of dropping the DPS
Yeah.
one since we didn't need it. Okay. Cool. Let's see. I think with that, let's eat some food. Let's knock this guy out. We'll also, after this, be doing some P4S prog, and you're welcome to stay for that. Hopefully, this one wraps up pretty quick.
Yeah, clear it in one.
Yeah, that's the plan. To the center. corners. Oh, and we attack the fledgling on your left when it becomes available. So focus that one first.
Cool, cool. My bad.
Oh,
It
good.
did not target it.
No worries. Tethers. Slowly to the center. Tethers. And center. Buddies. Tethers. Fledglings facing out. Shiva Orbs next, healers melee north, tanks range south. Spread. Alright, we'll have fountains next. Oh yeah, he's just autoing the second person. Alright, so we'll get in a different order, but you'd be up at A at this point.
You guys go back to the original. You don't sync them with each. The party finder way is what I always assume is that like you go with the healer stack, so like 1, 2, 3. So do you do like 1, 2, and then back to 1?
We just
Kind
put 'em-
of.
we always put them in front of each spawning fountain. So the first one would go in front of the first one, second in front of the second. Is that what you're asking about?
Oh, yeah. I got confused because you said you would be at A, but
Oh,
that was
sorry.
where the first one was.
Yeah, I meant you'd be taking the one that starts at A, going around. So that was
All good.
my bad. Yeah.
I always just like to clarify when I'm with like a static because I never know what like people have just like come up with.
Exactly.
Jank ass static strats. It's fair.
Let's see, and then yeah, Miguel. Remember, you for the spread, you can run in on the boss. I think you're on the right position. After that last fireball comes down. Alright, to the center. Corners. Tethers. Slowly to the center. Tethers. And center. Sides.
still got it. Thank you guys. I was really trying hard not to burn anything.
I know, I was too. Playing a little bit of chicken there. Tethers. Fledglings facing out. Alright, Shiva next. Healers melee north, tanks range south. Stack. Alright, fountains. Hold 2 minutes till after fountains. Center for 2 minutes. Tethers next. Okay, tanks ranged on 3. Healers in melee north on 1. It's a spread. Start heading to D.
We survived a spread.
And Elmo. Alright, watch for purple. It's over by 4. Alright, healers and melee will be on the right side, tanks and ranged on the left. We have another stack.
Thank God.
You love to see it. Alright, watch your debuff, face your fledglings in. Debuff positions. To the center. tanks in range south, healers melee north. Move as soon as you see it. And stack again.
Wow.
Nice.
We are blessed this evening. Alright, buddies and sides. Let's see.
How are we gonna wipe it then?
Buddies. Don't say it.
Oh, I can kill Sin now.
Have power.
It's required for the clear. for
Yeah,
me to
you're gonna get a
die.
good
I haven't
parse?
died
What?
yet. Oh no, it's still gonna be trash.
Okay. In the center, just in case it goes off. Great job.
Oh, easy.
That's how it's supposed to go.
Good shit. We were blessed with all the stacks.
We got one spread on that kill, so we earned
That's
it.
true.
I guess I should probably pass on all this stuff since I don't need anything. I'm gonna get my twine from books today.
How do you guys handle loot?
Normally we
Usually assigned, but
yeah.
Okay.
Is there anything? Do you need pants or gloves? Because I'm not sure if any of us. Do any of us need pants or gloves?
no.
Only
All we
for-
need is twine.
All we need is twine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's just the tokens we need for the team.
Oh, and you need the Roborant, so I'm definitely gonna pass on that for you, Solali.
The Roborant, I think you have set for Miguel, and then Twine
Yeah.
Silver.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I could take,
agreed on the radiant thing.
Need on the Roborant, Mig.
Yeah, because if you need either the pants or the gloves, you're welcome to those if you don't mind passing on some of the others. But if you don't
Yeah,
need those, that's fine too.
Well, that makes
No, I'll
sense.
take. I'm like doing some weird Frankenstein through Savage of getting like 3 classes through as I like
Ah.
both pug and like do. So
Ah.
I've just been using all the things to. I could definitely use the pants for my tank,
Sure. Yeah. they're
even
all
just to
yours.
boost the eye level.
Have at it. I think in our static, I was the only one whose Abyss was the pants, so those have been like going to alt since like week 2. It's sad.
Yeah, no one needs the pants. None of my classes need pants, but I'm like the my paladin. It's kind of the least priority is that one gearing up, and I'm like, but it would help to not get hit so hard.
Awesome. Well, appreciate that.
I'm gonna go augment my pants real quick.
Yeah, go do that. So yeah, again, you're welcome to stick around for P4S. We are on part 1 in Rage, basically. We've got just like a 0.5% to clean up. So if that interests you, you're welcome to stay. Otherwise, thanks for coming.
Yeah, I have not started P4S yet. That's my goal this week, so I can scoot out so you can get someone else that has at least seen some of the mechanics. But thanks for having me.
Sure.
No problem. Thanks for
Yeah,
coming.
thank you for
Yeah,
coming.
you did awesome.
Feel free to stick around in the Discord. If we're ever missing anybody again, be happy to have you.
Mhm.
All right,
Absolutely.
thanks. Good night.
Actually, I'm dumb. I only have 2 P3 books right now. 'Cause I use
I was gonna
one.
say.
I was gonna make a comment about like what's Sin gonna joke about his loot this week.
Oh no, no. Yeah, it's that I already have 4 books. That's the new joke.
Yeah, I don't need that. I got 4
definitely-
books.
I definitely need some boots though. So
Wait, really? Fuck!
no. Jesus.
I know! I realized after I said it.
Well, shoot,
God
we have
damn it.
all this time now.
That's gonna get me every fucking time, isn't it?
I wasn't
goddamn
expecting
time you
P3
say
to
you
go
need
down as
boots.
quick.
I mean, I always believe, you know, we can. I think this proves we're very capable of doing it. We just needed to have that quick, clear once to see, like, no, we do know this fight. We can do it.
Hey,
Maybe it's
That
Paragon
means-
that's holding us back.
Maybe
There we
that
go.
radiant thing.
Flame
Mhm.
Terra.
the twine.
Yeah, wanted me to use it to. Yeah, no, The other one.
Oh, the Robo? Yeah, that's for your
Yeah.
weapon. Hmm.
Okay, yeah, wanted me to upgrade the weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely upgrade it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like a
nice
huge-
600.
weapon.
Huge boost.
Okay.
That's sick. I like that guy a lot.
Yeah, they were great.
Yeah.
They played well. They learned the mechanics the way we do them insta, and he was willing to pass on the gear. Like what
Yeah.
a lad.
That's all you can ask for.
We need
I'm
to make
just
a tier
saying, though-
system for pugs now.
Yeah.
With a name like Citra Lolly, complete fail on not being a female Lalafell and claiming that you're just like 300 years old. I'm just saying that was a missed opportunity, and I'm never gonna forgive them for that.
I had
can't
rolled
believe-
a 96 on the pants, and then I passed because of what we were saying.
Oh, well, I appreciate it.
It was my only good roll.
But hey,
Everything
you
else
got
was
some
like
hands.
20. I don't need hands. They're like
Okay.
my old job.
It was a worthy sacrifice to only lose one piece of gear. All right, let's see. Let's see. Time Penix.
Damn. This hat. Mig, why are you naked, dude? What the?
Do you strip when you
Oh.
change your weapon, Miguel?
What are you
Don't-
doing?
don't- Shug.
What are
This
you
is how I
doing?
was tanking in the expert, and you died.
I fucking believe it. Mig, you know crack kills, right?
But you're addicted to it.
Maybe yours.
So Thea watched us do that, and one of the biggest things she commented on was, "The Bard has the calmest callouts."
You gotta have a calm voice of reason, you know?
It's true.
If I panic, everyone's gonna panic.
You're almost too calm.
I will take that as a compliment.
Oh, you did the smile thing when we cleared too.
Did I?
Of course he did.
I'm always happy to
I
kill a
asked her, I
boss.
Because I told her, because she commented on it, I was like, "That's Dad," and she said, "Dad." I was like, "Did you see the smile when we cleared?" And she said, "I did." I was like, "That's proud dad energy."
Proud Papa. Wait, I'm Papa. Fuck.
You're
No.
the papa.
You might be Papa, but that's Dad.
Yeah, that's fucking true. Has anyone played? I feel like Parrot would have. The demo for the new like Final Fantasy game. It's like a reimagining of Final Fantasy 1 or something.
Oh,
No, I
Strangers of
haven't heard of
Paradise.
it.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
what it's about.
Yeah,
Now y'all
fucking-
want to play it.
it's actually
Is it just
sick.
the demo?
Yeah, it's
Or
just a
is it
demo.
actually out yet?
It comes out the 15th.
Oh, I'm gonna have to.
This
play the
month?
demo then.
Yeah, this month. Yeah, it comes out Tuesday.
Shug, you want to buy
I'm gonna-
me
I'm
Final
gonna
Fantasy?
vanish for like no.
It's because I killed you in the expert.
Yeah. Otherwise, I would have done it.
I
It's
played
sick
the
though.
first
It's actually like
demo.
so fun.
I-
You did?
I thought it was rubbish, the first demo.
What? Okay, well, how long ago was that?
God, I don't know.
All right, that makes me. feel
How
a
you
little better.
how you get the demo?
I just searched it on like the PlayStation whatever.
Okay, how you do it on? Oh wait, it's only on PlayStation.
I think it's only PlayStation,
Yeah.
but it's got like it's like an action game, and it has like a fucking trillion classes, and they all actually play kind of different. It's fucking cool. Like they have
So
they have
it
a
is on-
Void Knight.
It is on
Void
PC.
Knight?
You just gotta get it through Epic Games.
really?
Yep. The demo is only on PS5, but you can once the game comes out, you can get it from Epic.
Okay, that's good to know.
That means I actually have to plug in my PS5.
The
Yeah,
the
dude.
You guys use Epic?
Yeah, I do.
Sometimes.
They had like the full Tomb Raider collection on sale, or for the free game of the month a couple months ago, and so I got all of those. I had to. But also, I play Fortnite with my kid, and so I got that through Epic.
Shay, you want to do an expert? Silver,
No.
Silver go heal.
I bet silver would keep me alive.
Oh, is that a challenge?
How about I tank and I chase both of you?
Well, I don't have another 90 character.
What level's your Dragoon?
80. Yeah, it's 80
Okay.
something. Yeah.
Getting there.
Fucking slacking.
Slowpoke. Meanwhile, I'm over here nearly finished with them all. And Icky's
You're
Hey,
a
I-
slowpoke.
I finished Blue
Yeah.
Mage yesterday, so that was pretty hype.
I like your outfit, Silver.
Huh?
I like your outfit.
Thank you.
Look at my hat.
I'll be right back.
Sounds good.
I'm
You're
gonna
not,
try to get someone to buy me some food.
you're not a dragoon. Why do you have this helmet?
Because they still haven't made a Reaper gear. It's annoying that the only way to look like a Reaper is to wear like the gear you started with.
Well, there's also the 89 artifacts that
Yeah, that too. Although I don't like the way that stuff looks. Mostly because it's like... I like the gloves on that and nothing else. There's just straight up open holes everywhere and just like exposed midriff and sides and armpits and all sorts of weird shit. It's like Moth ate most of the outfit.
I don't remember
Yeah.
anything like that.
I don't have a glam plate for it, but I'll go make one.
I had to come to check if you were still Fantasia because I was not paying attention during that fight.
Yeah, I am. I still have the other two. We'll see him. See, like when you only have two left, I have to think really carefully because
Yeah, that's
I have to like
precious.
I have to use the second one on the correct. I can only meme one more time.
Did you? Is the sale over?
I think so.
Okay.
I think it was a while ago.
Yeah, I didn't end up pulling the trigger on anything. So yeah, so tonight on P4S we are gonna do the towers uptime again, and just to make it easier for everyone's movement. When we pull the boss up to A, we'll all basically just stack on one, so we'll be under the boss, so it'll be less, the range won't have to run quite as far, so if we're already pre-stacked on the bud, everyone knows where their corners are, so no need to be on them to start with.
But we can.
But you can, if you're
Good.
melee,
Okay.
because you'll be up there.
Yeah,
Range
it's a
will
bold
be on
claim.
the butt.
Bold claim to say that I know where my tower is.
That's fair.
Why does every pug have to fill my spot?
I mean, I can swap for this fight.
No,
What?
then I'll get confused.
No.
Vicky will get confused. Fortunately, you don't have
Yeah,
to
I don't
depend
wanna
on
be
them for like
confused.
your corner.
I'm with Silver, right?
No.
Like
For
when we
the
stack?
for the stack, yes. For the light parties, yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
and
it's
he's
like-
also my balls buddy. Right.
Yes.
That's one way to put it.
Shug's my ball buddy.
Shug doesn't want to be my ball buddy no more. He's mad.
You kill him once, and never hear the end of it.
It's
I feel
ridiculous.
bad because I saw Icky on the floor. I was like, oh, that's the wrong person.
Like, that's not who I was trying to kill.
But to hear Shug scream, that was worth it.
I bet it was. Oh yes, another thing tonight, since I think everyone, if anyone isn't, let me know, but I'm assuming everyone's comfortable with like seeing what elements are going off and knows which ones, are which, so I won't be calling like, lightning, fire, just to let me focus then on the cardinal and whether or not it's a sword or a cape, so we can try and react quickly. I think big thing too is
Probably easier just saying which way to go anyway.
yeah,
Less stuff, less jumble to listen to.
exactly, less clutter. And then just keep in mind after the first set of PNACs, the first two, just kind of run to the center so that way you're ready, whichever cardinal we need to go. Give yourself the most, time to get there.
Fucking log uploader won't fucking update.
Oh, is there another update to FF Logs?
Oh, I haven't updated it since 5.8.3.
Okay. I just know you can't.
I
It won't
think
let
that
you
was probably,
update
like-
or upload if you don't update.
Yeah, I think I haven't updated it in like 6 months or some shit.
Nice.
But for some reason, I don't have a log to upload.
I got it.
I love you.
I was gonna wait, but yeah, Shug posts it.
No, you like I'm not gonna post it to the static one.
Ah.
I'll delete it after. But
Okay, I'll post that one.
us parse words are impatient. I meant to live log and I just forgot to start it.
Yeah, I should live log, but I don't know why I don't. Look at that, one wipe, one kill. Beautiful.
There's one already uploaded.
I just
What?
uploaded it.
Ark,
That's the one you saw.
you
I
You've
thought you said
betrayed me.
I thought you said you weren't going to. That's why I started.
you're gonna upload it after we were done.
That's what I was going to do, but then I thought you said you
Oh
weren't
my
going
God.
to. So I'm like, okay, I will.
Oh,
Ah,
it's okay. So Lolly also uploaded it. Oh, we're all fucked.
hopefully they're all the same.
Uh,
One
I
parses high.
still only got a green.
I always go through my log and just reduce Sin's numbers by like 5-10%.
Just delete some lines out of there.
Yeah. Like, oh, it's really weird you missed the GCD here.
I believe that.
Missed your Madari. Oof.
Oh,
Rough,
if
bud.
you see though, I hit an 85 on P1 this week or last week.
Nice.
Oh, did you?
That's right. Yeah. Yeah, our P1, P2 had a couple wipes on P1, but then one shot P2, but it was kind of scuffed because half the raid was dead after the coherence. Just, I wish I streamed it. Actually, I have to go back and look. I forget if I did stream it because just seeing this giant stone wall appear after the beam goes out, was cracking me up.
I
So good.
didn't have a notification that you were
Okay,
streaming.
maybe I probably didn't then. Oh, it was so good. So just like, yeah, we don't usually tank LB that, but if you're used to it, you can do it then. Good
Just
times.
seems pointless to LB that.
I can understand Party Finder with a bunch of randoms maybe, but yeah.
I'll
It's not
suppose.
needed as long as everyone knows what to do and you hit a couple mid spells, but
Especially with gear now. Like the first couple of weeks, sure.
yeah.
I mean, you look, we can survive like a darkened fire going off. We can just completely mess up Intemperance. And now we clear P3 so quick we have to wait 2 hours for a pub.
I know. I was gonna say if it takes a while, I might message them back and be like, "Hey, quickly teach you
Please.
P4."
Learn it with us.
Like honestly.
We'd also be doing a good deed for them.
Would
You
it
think?
really be? Would it be good
Mm.
though to just subject them to repair bills?
Well, if they haven't progged it yet, like, it doesn't mean anything either way, I think.
They wouldn't be able to tell that we're messing up.
They're probably smart enough, right? Hey! Rotman!
My god, it's a bloody black mage.
Nice. I
Fun,
mean, I've
kick 'em,
heard this is a
start over.
good fight for him.
Means that me and Icky are the only razors.
Oh, fuck. Why'd you make me realize that?
Better get your a Giro button ready.
It's been ready, let me just dust it off.
So I ran P2S with Thea's static, which was complete terrible, and the samurai didn't want to be the same class as me, so he played Reaper. And he was only pulling 6k as a Reaper. Every single wipe at Enrage, I was pulling 8-4, and then I forced him to go back to Samurai so we can have the DPS, and they killed me at Disassociation.
Ugh.
Because you know how we stack on the runway for Disassociation?
Mm-hmm.
They stack on the pad in line with the fucking head.
That's...
So if you have latency at all, you die.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's how I was taught it the first time. Yeah, I could see if you don't have if you have latency, it could be an issue. They may still join. We'll see. If they don't, though, that I understand is a pug that gives you an easier way to hop out. You don't build any attachment. Alright, let's see. Silver, you are Mr. 2. You are a 1. I'm gonna just put markers manually down for this.
What is this? I don't know what this is.
This is
I don't
yours. This is spreads for the poison.
Oh,
Just
fuck.
so they know that they're gonna be on B.
Oh yeah, I'm like right and sometimes 1.
Yeah, this you guys know what it is. This is just for them. And then we'll just do, these are towers.
You're at 1 pop up.
What's up? Oh my god. Heck.
Okay, I think this is the first one. Oh, actually we need to do the static. Oops, we need to do this one, right? Oh, what is it? It's the one. I always forget which one is solid. So I'll let him go there. This is your static orbs.
Oh. That's actually my spot, Rav.
Okay, you can take that one. I'll take this one. They were already there on
Good,
that
'cause
cardinal, so I'm like, I'll let them go shug.
Yeah,
Just
get
pushing them
there.
all
What are you doing?
around.
Fucking, I'm not moving.
Alright.
I love this corner. This is
Mick,
my
get in your spot, Mick. What are you doing? I feel like this isn't my spot, but it's fine.
What does Party Finder even do?
Party Finder, you all get knocked back into the wall, and just as soon as you get knocked back, Group 1's moving forward, Group 2 is moving slightly to the left. Okay, I think that covers everything. So, yeah. Eat some food.
And then we can just die to tethers.
And then we just die to tethers, yeah.
And then the black mage leaves.
They're probably looking at our numbers like, what is this bullshit? This isn't the Party Finder I recognize.
They just popped a manual to make their food last longer?
Hell yeah.
That's a thing?
Yeah. Do your squadron missions.
No. Absolutely not.
I don't do them either. I rely on FC buffs. Alright, support
Too
need
bad
tethers.
we don't use them.
I know, it's okay.
Support need tethers?
Yes.
Is that you said? Okay.
And support need debuff.
Sick.
Shimmy shimmy.
Lag there for just a second. I am lagging.
Luckily we didn't need tethers.
Yeah, I would have died.
We all might have died. Ooh.
Like that.
He did die.
That's odd.
We didn't have extra mitigation there, like no addle, so that may have been it.
Oh, right. I can't follow my thing.
I'll ask him to addle there.
Okay, well, I
Alright,
gotta
so
adjust now anyway.
Between lightning fire.
Oh yeah, I forgot you made that big list. I should probably look at that.
Behind us. Nice bowl.
Nice.
Alright, so we're getting knocked back to the left. North A. And it's the Cape knockback immune. And then spread out.
Gonna be. Try not to kill people.
Group up for 2 minutes. Alright, water is safe.
Whoops. I forgot to pop my 2-minute trolling the group.
It's okay.
And thus we wipe at 0.1%.
Actually, probably.
You said water's safe?
Water is safe, yes. Note water, get to your clocks.
Rotman's lost.
Yeah, it's okay. It's a little
I found it.
low on the deeps.
Oh,
We'll give a couple pulls before adjusting anything. Alright, rotate. And rotate. Get to water.
Oh wait, I was already in water. Where am I going?
And after this, pull the boss to A. Remember, if you're on the left side tower-wise, you're going to be on the left side for tethers. Same with right side. So DPS will need the tethers.
Black Mage is like, I'm going to the middle.
Yeah, I don't care about your uptime. Strats, I did it.
That's their uptime strat.
Alright. Support need debuffs, so after this we'll get to 3. DPS we need the tethers. Now we go get tethers. Oh no.
Mike survived.
Let's wipe that one up.
What happened?
All a tether.
Yeah, we had all the tethers, but then one got stolen back as I was running out.
Oh,
I stole
Okay.
it.
yeah, I thought it looked good.
No, I madared at that point, so I was just a second going over there, and everybody else was running out already.
Oh,
I guess I'll wait and see if they addle, and if they don't,
I mean, I can feign. I'm straight up not using it.
you're not using your feint.
Listen. You never told me to.
I assume you're just using it. Alright, support need tethers. Yeah, man, throw those out on these AoEs. Feel free.
Okay.
You can take the first, Sin can take the second.
I already used mine.
Okay.
Sick.
You
See,
get
Sin's
the
on it.
Sin's been using it. DPS need
Yeah.
debuff.
I've totally been using it. Yep.
It wasn't just when you said that. Alright, support go stack up.
Who's doing tethers?
Support R.
We're messed up.
Like that. Dead Mike.
Oh, he didn't addle the first one, and he didn't addle the second one. Also, I terribly scuffed.
I get Hetro.
I scuffed my opener in shock of Shug in our melee.
What?
And Sin.
Whoa. I feel like you should have expected exactly that.
I don't know what I expected, but I should have expected that. You're right. Behind us.
And he didn't want to move.
He didn't want to move. Alright, start spreading. Oh, how do you not take any damage? That was the same thing that you did. West, Cape, you can stay here. Knockback immune now.
I don't know what that is, but
2 minutes. Lightning is safe.
I accidentally took it back. Hetro, you if you want to take it back.
Lightning is safe?
Lightning is safe. Clock positions. And lightning. Pull the boss to A.
Someone took my tether. I can't see a bloody tether. It was under the boss.
We'll just go a little bit longer for a little practice. Alright, DPS, we need the debuff, support need tethers. After this, support go stack in front of him.
Oh, do we need the debuff?
We need the debuff DPS.
And Silver just ran through me and stole mine.
It's alright, it's kind of scuffed anyways.
Needs tether.
Why am I not surprised that Mig just murdered me?
What are you talking about? I came to embrace you with a cheerful hug.
I should have forgot to set the eye level of this guy's in just the minimum 580.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Spicy.
That's why his DPS is a little low. As in, it's a little bit above mine.
It's a black mage?
Yeah, but he's basically at min,
sad.
but yeah. We'll give a, like, you know, maybe one more pull after this, and then maybe find someone with more DPS. Just make sure we've warmed up. What was that? DPS, I think, need it? Cool. And support need the debuff. DPS stack. We'll let the support take the debuff from us, and then we'll take tethers. Hey, in front of us. North A. It's the cape. Knockback immune now. Don't be on lightning. Start spreading. Don't be on acid. Group up for 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Should remember yours.
I did.
Fire.
Fire. Thank you. Note where fire is. Rotate. And fire. Oh no, Shug.
I did it again.
Oh, we all got Doom from that last bubble.
I did not get Doom.
You survivor.
Wait, why did we get Doom?
Because we got hit
all
by
of us
3.
soaked a third bubble. Yeah.
Oh.
Nice job though so far on the Pnax. It's been going well. Feels like we're getting much better uptime during it now.
And now we'll get some crappy combo. We haven't had water poison yet.
If we can
That's
do that,
true.
then we're all set. Support need tethers. DPS need debuff.
Nice.
Nice save.
Close.
Oh. Do we not get the debuff from him? Or do you just smack you?
Should we just start over?
Yeah, let's wipe it up.
Should kill himself? Oh.
I instantly.
Instant teleport.
It's definitely my favorite use of the teleport. Is as soon as Arc calls for wipes, straight into the wall.
As long as I've been practicing all P3S for this.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
I think there was actually a poll where like you said, "Should we wipe it?" and then I died, and you went, "Nah, maybe not." And I was like, "Ugh."
I know.
late.
I hate calling for wipes sometimes. So I'm just like, should we get more practice in? DPS need tethers.
As far as P3 goes, I don't think we need practice anymore.
No, not there. Does support need debuff? Support debuff, DPS tethers.
Problem with the black mage, it's like having a third melee.
Oh no.
What do you mean?
They're greedy.
Whoa, what are you saying?
Well, they don't move until the last second.
This is a personal attack.
Yeah, he's
Funny
calling
thing
you a
is
black
I've been the
mage.
last one. I've been the last one to move on those tethers every time.
You and the black mage were both moving about the same time just then.
You got your wish, Silver.
Oh,
Alright, let's
God,
try and get
there
knocked
it
back
is.
into your spots.
Death.
I thought it was fire.
West D,
West.
sword. Don't be on lightning. Oh,
What?
Let's run it down.
Make to the edge.
How is it the edge? How did it kill me?
This is shitty.
Okay, I actually liked that a lot. On an impulse, I decided to knock back immune the well because it was into spread. I think I'm just gonna do that every time.
Alright, that means you have to.
I mean,
Be
I
on
have to
it
do
for the
cape if we
second
get
one.
it, which is fine.
And
Yeah.
water.
Well, no,
Well, I guess it'd just be cape
it's
too,
only if
right?
water's
Yeah.
first. Yeah,
Yeah, you're right.
like that's okay. It's worth it
Okay.
because water in a spread does suck.
I mean,
That is
you
fair
can
for
always
the
just
melee.
teleport into the cape knockback.
Yeah, teleport into the wall. That feels like a good move.
Probably. Tis you after all.
Alright, support need tethers. And support need debuff. I'm moving around my mitt, so I'll have mitt for the next decolation.
This black mage being so undergeared is very scary on every AoE.
Yeah, they have very little health.
Oh, they
Behind us.
wait. They actually do. Holy fuck.
Damn it.
How did I die?
North A. Cape, knockback immune.
That actually really pisses me off. That fucked up everything. That was my bad. Sorry, guys.
All good.
Soul G.
You know, I thought I was about to get proven why my idea was bad, but I forgot how slow that second round of elements is. So it's actually fun.
I don't even know how I died on that. Because I was the only one that died. Nobody else even took any damage. Like,
Were you in the puddle?
no.
No, if you got clipped with a tank, that might have been it. Because the tank wouldn't have died, I don't think. Tank privileges and all that.
Just maybe I could have accidentally clipped the lightning puddle when I got knocked back or something.
Oh, maybe been in it a little. Support need tethers.
Yeah.
That's possible.
Because I looked, none of the tanks were even close to me, so I don't want to blame anybody. I don't want to blame Meg if it's not his fault.
DPS need debuff. DPS need debuff. Support need tethers.
What? How am I not getting it?
We only have. Wait, I don't know.
You guys saw me run in twice, right?
Yeah.
Somebody must have not shimmied.
I guess.
I kept shaking like crazy when I saw it wasn't coming off.
Look at you, Shug. Ah,
Definitely not. That's weird.
Shook's too short to reach the debuff.
Apparently. What the fuck?
Try jumping next time.
Yeah.
Food check.
Yeah, so you have to be able to breathe it in.
Doug's just down there like, why does everything smell like fish? While standing next to Silver.
Hey.
Ouch.
I had to take it further than I already had.
I'm digging a hole, I'm going all the way. The DPS need
Yeah.
tethers.
Like, if I started a good joke, I have to finish it with an insult.
And support need debuff. Support debuff, DPS tethers.
Wait, what? Oh. Okay, that was weird. My screen just went black for a second.
Whew, that was quick.
Where am I?
Alright. Behind us. Nice pull. Start spreading on the fire if you're on that side. Center. West D, it's the sword. Knockback immune now.
Damn. Oh wow.
Wait.
That was too slow.
Me personally, I think if water's second, I'm just gonna start using water to knock back.
Yeah, if you want to, that's
I always
fine.
I always just start running, and I end up using it too late.
Yeah, when you run and it gets out of view, it can definitely be hard to know when.
Yo. Only when we have lightning first or water first. Because water first, I'll knock back it.
Wait,
And then
you said only if they're both first.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
oh,
That is always.
that is always, isn't it?
Okay, you're always going that one. Okay.
All right.
Support need tethers. Support need debuff. You guys gotta do it all. I believe in you.
And I just ran through it, Cho.
Poor Shug. Chosen one.
I love you all.
I didn't mean to.
No one ever means to kill Shug.
I think Sin
Sure,
does.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, I
And Meg.
definitely do. What do you mean?
Yeah, I feel like half the time it is intentional.
Okay, okay.
Let's
Everyone
be real.
means to.
Like, don't group me with the rest of these people.
I know what I do and I stand by it. Alright, pre-spread on fire. Oh.
That's a bit far.
I strafed into that. The dum-dum water. North A. Knockback immune now, it's also cape. I waited a second too early. Arm's length as soon as I came up, but it was right as the cape was. 2 minutes if you guys haven't.
I can't even bloody find
I'm
you.
way in
Oh,
the
you're
back.
way over there.
Water.
So let me die.
Oh, blame Mickey, I was resing.
I tried Resin Arc and I didn't realize it was out of range, so I wasted my Swift cast.
Oh my god.
I got my go.
Promise I won't do that again.
We shall see.
I stand by it. Rotate.
I can't remember where we're supposed to be going.
Should be lightning. If I remember correctly. Hopefully.
It's water. It's water.
It's water.
Well, you were the only one that remembered. I keep expecting the Black Mage just to leave.
What?
My experience in Party Finder, at least on this fight so far, has been that people generally stick it out for a while, unless it's like clearly a part 2 group and everyone's just wiping on part 1.
We were listed as an enraged group and we haven't even seen the next two.
DPS
That's how
need
Party Finder
tethers.
is.
But we don't know if this guy's seen Enrage. DPS need debuff as well. Send you first. Behind us.
He really likes going south today.
Yeah. Miguel's getting those great pulls when it is south. South C, it's the cape, be on the side, knockback immune. Lots of time to spread. Group up for 2 minutes. Water is safe. Rotate. And water. After this, pull the boss to A. Nice.
Meg, you're supposed to be in melee range.
Get your uptime.
I ain't want to lose the tether.
DPS need debuffs, support need tethers. After this, support go get in front of the boss.
Oh dear.
It's okay. I sacrificed. Hey.
Whoa.
Alright, where we're at.
He's already in the right spot. Mega uptime.
South C. It's the sword. Knockback immune now. Light parties. Oh, 2 on the wall. There we go.
For
2
some
minutes.
reason I thought it was the other way around.
Nice. We did that pretty clean though, so that was good.
Someone LB.
It doesn't matter. But yeah, go for it, melee.
I think I have time.
Rotation.
I have to find out.
I ain't doing shit.
Oh, too late.
Lame. So lame.
Bad melee.
Alright, good to know. You know, it's fine. I can just, like, shorten that last burst by, like, 2 GCDs and then pop it.
I'll be honest though, we were still at 52%, and the DPS
Yeah.
LB3
Yeah, we were-
still only does 2% at most, so we wasn't gonna make it.
Yeah, I was dead. It was not a kill. But that was good though. We had some good Pnaxes.
Enrage Prague
Yeah.
at silver.
I was just pointing out that we hadn't seen Enrage.
We had also been choosing to die on pulls that we didn't think we'd make it. DPS need tethers. Support need debuff. DPS is stack.
Or silver, just get in this position.
You go first, Detro.
If you always just go clockwise, all good.
That was a close one.
I think part of the problem with the debuff last time, usually I just start with the debuff.
Yeah, I feel like sometimes, like I rarely have it.
Wait,
These random
did we agree on clockwise?
Yeah, I
that
mean,
makes sense.
usually go in and move out clockwise, but
Okay, I've been completely fucking that one up then.
Same.
West D gets the sword.
Okay.
God damn it. I'm dumb. I thought it was water, and so I didn't move. Because I'm retarded.
Group F for 2 minutes.
Actually, you took it?
Acid safe. Know where acid is. Prepare for clocks. Rotate. Acid. And then bring him to A.
What?
Think something wasn't soaked, maybe?
Oh. That makes
Yeah,
sense.
The black mage had a tether.
Oh, and they tried to run out or something with it. Or
They
maybe it
ran
killed
to the-
him before the.
No, they ran to the back of the room with it.
Oopsie. Support need tethers. DPS need debuff. DPS debuff, support tethers. Do we just have people run out too early?
Yeah, I think so.
Let's hop on out.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll take a break and regroup.
kick the black mage?
Yep, I will. Yeah, let's take 5-10 minutes. Yeah, we can definitely be quicker about picking up the debuff.
Yeah.
I guess in that scenario, like if one person's taken a while, I think I don't know. Yeah, I think we just be a little quicker and that'll be that, rather than trying to do anything else different. Cool. So if everyone sound good with like 20 after, if not sooner.
Sounds like
Okay,
a
I'll
plan.
be right back.
I'll put an eye level on that one. I think we would have been able to hit the DPS check with no one dying, but yeah, with a little bit higher DPS, we have some room for a mistake or two. For those that are still here, everything feeling okay with the strategy we're using? Any issues or things?
We're
need to
not
talk
killing
about?
Shug enough.
Shug too much.
Yeah. Yeah. From what I'm seeing, it's looking good. Just some small little mistakes, but I think we can get it. All right, I'm gonna be right back.
Chug.
Huh.
Let's see.
What?
So you're not using that thing from Razer?
No. I keep thinking about it.
Does it work?
Yeah. Do you want it?
Sure. Yeah, if you want to
That
send it.
sucks. That sucks, buddy.
What's going on?
I have a Razer Tartarus that I'm not using,
Oh,
and Meg wants it.
why not just order one? Aren't they only like $50 or some shit?
I think it's a cheap ass.
80? 80?
Oh.
That's what it looks like. GameStop has it for 130.
80 on Amazon.
30.
Yeah, 80 on Amazon.
Isn't there another
you-
one? There's something similar to the Tartarus, but it's by.
I have the original one. The Nostromo.
Yeah, but I figure I know there's another one because there's one that Final Fantasy actually like recommends.
Oh, really?
I think that was only a limited time.
It's the Hori Tactical. It's a HORI Tactical Assault Commander. No, it's not the Assault Commander. It's just the Hori Tactical. Yeah. Oh, they made a Doom edition of it. Oh, they expensive though. They're like fucking $300, $250.
Damn it, I did not that work.
Hack Pro from Hori USA.
That's sick.
What, the Hori Tac Pro?
This, yeah, whatever I just posted in Shenanigans, I think.
Then-
Yeah, that's the Hori Tac Pro. Or that's the one that Final Fantasy came out with. The Tac Pro M2 is the new one.
Yeah. It looks just like a Tartarus. I like the reason I keep thinking about trying it. I was using it. I was actually using it when I was playing EverQuest, but
You
I
never
feel like
used
the
it for
joystick
WoW?
would be sick here. Nah.
I-
Moving with the joystick is just really weird, but like with character or legacy movement, I feel like it would make complete sense. Like it'd be really smooth.
Well, I used it for both WoW and Final Fantasy and Lost Ark.
So I just posted the new one that Hori came out with. Because it comes with they actually made this one for the PlayStation 4 because it's got like the touchscreen pad and everything with it too. But it still works
Oh.
with PC.
Wait, that's neat.
I like the curve on
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, I've debated on getting half keyboard like that, but I don't know if I'd actually use it.
It's really weird to use for sure. And like typing breaks my brain every time. When I used it, it wasn't like when I was playing EverQuest the most recent time, I was only 2-boxing. And I used that on my second computer. And I just had it like next to my keyboard and I could like bind literally everything I could ever want. It was
So
sick.
what is the does the joystick actually used for movement?
Yep, it's WASD.
Oh, that's actually
So-
pretty sweet.
Yeah.
You can, or you could just bind it to something else.
Yeah, it's the layout of the keys is like almost identical to like the Q through R down to like V section of the keyboard. So you can
Okay.
just like use the keypad there for WASD, but and then I think there's a button right near the thumb that counts as like a modifier too. So like you get, even if you do that, you still get like a lot of value out of it. But if you use the joystick for movement, then you like free up that WASD area for more keybinds. You can bind fucking everything.
Nice.
It's objectively better. It's just weird to get used to.
We don't have a caster yet. Oh.
I don't know if anyone else has seen what I just linked.
I'm looking at it now.
I think that's what we were doing or trying to.
Yeah, I mean we
Basically,
can do
like,
we can do that as well.
Yeah. It was like everyone stand under the boss, and then if you have the towers, you move out for towers.
It didn't
This is
seem
this
like
is
that.
this is. Are you doing this for resolving the debuff tethers or the towers and tethers?
What? When we have the tethers
And the
with
towers? Okay.
Yeah.
Because, like, I feel like that's what we're doing, right?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
You have
really
way too many
seem
markers.
like
You have way too many markers on one.
on one? Oh no, that's just to show where the DPS would take the towers. Wouldn't take the towers.
Oh, the tethers, you mean? I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's, I think, I mean, this is basically what, let's see. So yeah, I think this is basically what's happening for towers right now.
So I know for Party Finder, a lot of groups will end up like just whoever took, like if somebody else takes tethers and like if it's different, the person that doesn't get tethers just walks basically through the group and then stands behind the group that needs the tethers. So the people who take tethers don't need to move at all.
Right,
until
for
they-
this part. Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, we can do that as well here. That was the original strat I was going to use for tethers and rot from the beginning. I think that's fine here since we have a little bit farther to go. So group that needs the tethers would be on 1 then, and then the debuff would be the group that or whoever doesn't need debuff, that group would stack somewhere below the number 1, and then once you have your tether or your debuff, you'd go to 1. So if both roles need the same need both, then in this case, like with the DPS, everyone the support would stack below 1 a little ways. DPS would get the debuff and then stack on 1. If opposite needed to happen, then once, let's say the support needed the tethers, then DPS would get the debuff and just go stack behind the support.
Yeah,
makes
that's
sense to
what I
me.
was just saying in party chat. That's like the only adjustment we could make to. It just saves movement because that's the only problem I can see with the current, like whenever it's opposite, is that you have to both groups have to run to the opposite side of the boss after, which is
It's a little
psychotic.
far, yeah, when it's this far north. So yeah, I think doing that in front of the boss sounds good. We could even just have the 1. I'd have to see again where the boss is relative to the 1. If he's like, if 1 is right under him, then we can use that as the spot for people who need tethers. Otherwise, maybe the 1 is like, we treat that as the boss. So, like in phase
I think
1, but I think
I'm with
yeah.
I'm with Etro though. Like, it's a really small problem. It wipes us every so often, like pretty rarely, that it's probably not worth adjusting for it.
Well,
Just like
I think
do as we have.
trying to do this is reasonable for the towers.
Oh, the
you
tower
know?
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
on,
tower thing. I thought that's what we were doing. That makes complete sense.
Yeah. Well, I was just having everyone go north because that's like how we normally do it on top and bottom of him. But I think that makes sense to just do it below him a little ways. Seems reasonable to me.
I mean, DPS does right. Tethers right every time, so
There might true.
Healers adjust.
There might not be enough time to do this level of specific stacking on towers, but just I think having everyone clumped right there will just make it really, really easy to like. Even if the group.
Black mage.
Awesome. Hey, black mages pump. I like black mages.
Do they though?
They do. On average.
Well, they're from the Zalaras too.
Nice.
No, that means
They're-
they're gonna be trash.
They're a decent black mage. I mean, they're averaging 7-6 right now on most fights. They're blue
That's
on
good.
P1 and P2.
Nice. I didn't even think to look up the other guy.
They were shit.
Hey, welcome, Saber. All right.
Hi.
See if everyone's
So
back from break.
the description, I hopped in real quick. Do you guys do north-south rots and xeno orbs? I didn't see.
We do,
everything.
we do north-south rot, uptime, pnax, and towers, and then we do static orbs. So you'll always go to the same spot for orbs. We'll set that
Okay.
up.
Sounds good.
Take the thinking out of it for everyone. Is Miguel still napping?
Oh.
Criminal behavior.
I'm here.
Okay, you're all good.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's hop back in here.
Oh. How sad. Oh, that. So our last black mage is a fucking healer main.
Ah,
They've
okay, that
cleared.
explains it.
Yeah. They're a scholar main. They've cleared P4 already.
Okay.
Multiple times.
The truth is out. Okay. Alright, let's do... so Saber, you'll be with Group 2. Group 2 is going to be stacking against the wall for Lightning Fire. And on Water Fire, that's the first set of elements. We do something slightly different. We'll just get knocked back on the other Lightning Cardinal that the boss is not on. So just kind of watch where
To
2
the
goes. Yeah, to the...
basically to the east or west.
Yeah,
sorta?
exactly.
Okay.
And then for your fire spread position, we'll just have you go into the corner of fire, and I'll go the further distance, if that makes
sorry,
sense.
Can you say that
sorry,
one more time?
not fire. For
You
the
mean
spreads,
poison?
for the poisons on the fire
Can
tile,
I be
he'll
right here?
If you'd like to. I guess that'd be a little faster for uptime. Normally we've had the healers be on either side of kind of the melee where they're spreading.
Mhm. So where would you like me then? At the corner?
Yeah,
Or
the corner ish, basically. I'll be somewhere down here, and Icky will be somewhere in this vicinity. So
Okay.
we'll do that, and then we will do... I always forget which one is the square. It's the one. For orbs then, everyone pick your cardinals, tanks, and healers, go to your spots. Basically, you can either take the east or west position if you have a preference. You can take east, I'll take west.
I'll take,
Yeah.
And then just like, it's basically then just like Xenos will rotate, so you'll hit where Silver's is, and then south
Okay.
and southwest.
sounds good. Easy.
Yeah, and then I think that is... I think that's pretty much everything. Oh, for towers, we'll have you take the southeast tower.
Sounds good to me.
And
That's what I'm
then...
used to.
Awesome, perfect. We have our numbers slightly differently, but should be good. All right, food, everyone. And then when you're ready, Etro, take it away. Oh, and will you addle the second declaration?
And I'll probably do
If the first is more
Blood
comfortable,
Rake
that's
before
fine.
the phase change. That one seems to hit hard.
Okay. Support need tethers. DPS need debuff. behind us a lot tonight. Yes, we'll go along the east. East B, it's the Cape. Knockback immune now.
Damn it.
And spread. Group up for 2
My God.
minutes.
Oh, this
Acid
one?
is safe. Awesome. Alright, get ready for clocks. Note where acid is. And rotate. And acid. After this, pull the boss to A.
Oops.
Alright, DPS need debuff and tethers. So DPS support group up under the 1.
Wait,
So we were doing that.
I'm trying to grab it. Okay, there we go.
Okay. And then you guys can step back, take back. Yeah, sorry, I thought that was what we talked about, so.
Oh dear.
So yeah, just to clarify, remember we'd said that we'll be doing the handoff below the boss rather than on north and south of him for that part. So I guess one, not exactly on 1, but a little south of that for the grouping up for the debuff. No big deal, so that's easy enough.
If you're not supposed to take the tether, stand still, please.
No.
Don't like me running around? DPS need tethers. Support need debuff. Try and get knocked back into your
Right.
acid positions. West D hits the sword. Light parties after this. Don't be on the fire after the sword. 2 against the wall. Two minutes. Fire is the safe. Note where fire is and go to clocks.
Reorient yourselves. Can you do? I'm on east, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tro is just dragging the bus across.
Yeah, my bad.
He just doesn't like to move. And rotate. And fire. After this, pull the boss day. Okay, support need the debuff, so DPS will group up a little south of the boss. DPS do need the tethers. So group up, yeah, where we're at right here. Come get your debuff. Once you have it, you can get behind us if you want. Oh, this cluster. I think we did it though. Nice.
I think we did.
Alright. Yeah, so for that, if you don't need tethers, just run behind the DPS or the debuff group. Oh, bummer. Let's just swipe it up,
And-
'cause, yeah,
Oh crap!
it's all good. We're the DPS
Oh, we're
down.
close in rage too. I mean,
Yeah, the DPS
damage-wise,
wasn't,
we would have made it. Yeah.
Yeah, the DPS is gonna be down a little bit with the deaths.
I didn't know what you meant by where to stand if you need to, if you
Yeah.
don't need the tethers
Yeah,
or
no
the
problem.
towers.
So in theory, the boss will be roughly where he is-ish for the towers. So what we'll do is, so that we don't have to run all the way to A for the support if they need to hand off the debuff, we'll just have the group that doesn't need the debuff stand kind of south of the boss, like a little below 1.
Let's just say dead center of arena, right
That
there.
seems reasonable. And then if you don't need the tethers after taking the debuff, just stand behind the debuff, the stacked group, and then the tethers will just auto to the group that needs them.
Snap on them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
Good deal.
I feel like-
DPS need tethers? What's up?
I feel like everyone should get a DPS buff for standing in the ley lines.
I think so too. That'd be nice. You'd have a lot more wipes though. The DPS
True.
need debuff too. We need it all.
Watch out.
Yeah. You melee are greedy enough as it is.
That'd be even more pressure on the mages to put them in a good spot. The redemption arc. Quick to the center. West D.
That was
It's
awesome.
Cape 2. Get ready for knockback commune now. spread?
There we go.
And group for 2 minutes. Fire's safe. Note where fire is and head to your clocks. Rotate. And fire. After this, pull the boss day.
Oh, got it.
Mike.
Yeah, can't go behind him. Alright. Alright, support need debuff and tethers. So DPS will stack in the middle after this. Come get your debuff and then stand in front of us. Nice job. Alright, keep it up for one more PMax. West D, it's the sword, knockback immune. Don't worry about the fire. Now move. Get that melee in. Alright, everything you got, we're close. Nice job, everyone. There we go.
Oh,
Congrats.
Woo!
Alright, once he transforms, everyone just hit him a couple times before running into the wall, just to make sure we get our parson. We don't fuck it up.
oh, we're gonna kill him. What do you mean?
Yeah, we can just run right into it.
One track, one take.
I mean, if you guys want to,
Yeah.
you guys can see it, and then I'll explain the first act, and we'll progress from there.
You said this was the easiest part.
Honestly, it's not that bad. Act 1 is nice and easy.
Why is he less hot? That's so unusual.
Yeah.
You
I
kidding?
don't
Yeah,
wanna
that's
step
true.
on him anymore.
Look at that chest.
Alright, get him, boys.
Step on me, daddy has bros.
There is North. Okay.
Alright, so Searing Stream is his AoE. It's like his normal AoE, doesn't hit quite as hard. So next he is going to show us what he's going to do in Act 1. Don't freak out. He's going to do this before every single act, if you haven't seen this before. And so note, after this you're going to see thorns. So previously he was showing us...
See them all.
Previously he was showing us which ones he's going to do what from. So here he's going to tether to east and west, so here we're going to get on north and south, and then we'd be soaking thorns, but we'll just go through that after this. Let him kill us, so then you'd go stand on a thorn, you'd zap, and then you rotate. Nice job. Alright, so we'll set that all up now. Good job, everyone.
And then you start again.
Yeah. Alright. So I'm not sure, Saber, how much you've seen of this. If you've seen nothing, that's great.
I've watched videos, but I'll have to prog my way through
Oh
it
yeah,
with you
no
guys.
worries. This is our
What? This isn't
most of our
What?
first
Hold
time
on.
getting here.
Slow down.
Alright,
This
Yeah,
is
first time
blind,
here.
I'm disbanding.
perfect. All right. So melee and tanks, please orient yourselves on the inner sections.
Get out of here.
You can
What?
be opposite of each other,
Oh.
and then
I get it.
Papa, Papa, you'd be on 1 or 2 over here.
I know what inner means. I swear. To God.
Okay. And then healers looks
Holy
like you'll
fuck.
be on D and 3. And so these are our thorn soak positions for Act 1. So if you saw those cross of thorns in the center, these are the ones you're going to stand on to soak. So, and let me pull up these ones. Okay.
Oh, so then we go, like us four, me, Sin, Icky, Saber go south.
Yeah, so basically what'll happen is after
And
that
then-
first Searing
oh.
stream, you can kind of orient yourself on these little squares relative to which thorns you're gonna soak. So if you were in the northeast thorns, you'd be kind of hovering around A, and so on and so forth. So then he's gonna either tether east or west or north or south first, and whichever he tethers, you're gonna want to go to the opposite. So if you were standing on A and he tethers east and west, then you just rotate up to north or south if you were on D or C. The safe spots for uptime are right on these little diamonds. You can stand right in the middle of those and you will not get hit by the AoEs. So rotate into one of those diamonds. After the first explosion goes off, then you'll just scoot in onto your thorn. You'll stand on there for basically like a second. As soon as you see the zap and the lightning, that means you've soaked it. And then immediately after that, you'd rotate either to the east-west or the north-south, because he's going to tether the other cardinals and explode those next. Does that make
Hold on.
sense?
Yeah, quick question.
Mhm.
So we assigned, assuming it was north-south, if it was east-west, the north group goes east, and is that right?
So
Or-
basically, you are always going to soak, based on the markers we just set for our soak positions, you will always soak that thorn regardless of which cardinals he's tethering. So you'll just rotate, either to the north or south safe spot or east-west safe spot.
Sorry.
And then,
Is the towers themselves always oriented north to south?
yes, yeah, for Act 1.
Okay, my bad.
Yep, no worries.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so sometimes you'll be running left to soak your thorn, sometimes right. Just make note of where your thorn is.
Okay.
Immediately after the second set of explosions, he's going to do a tank buster, either near sight or far sight. If it's near sight, the party, we want to stay out of the boss's hitbox, and he's going to target the 2 closest people, so tanks be within his hitbox. I think it does a little bit of an AoE, so try and, you can use these diamonds in the center inner cardinals as rough spots. So like, you might stand, like over here or something. I don't know how big the AoE is and whatnot, so we'll see. He can also do Farsight, and in that case, the party we want to stack directly under him, and he's going to target the 2 farthest people. If it is Farsight, since the tanks will probably be soaking the tank buster in the north, like, you'll probably be out here. If the last safe spots were north and south, if it's, what was I thinking? I was thinking something. If it's near sight. If it's near sight and you were soaking, you ended up like on the north position, and you're not a tank, just hang out up there. Don't try and like run around. Don't worry about running around the boss to like group up with the party. Just hang out up there, and the tanks can be the 2 closest people. But yeah, so let's give Act 1 a shot. Does everyone remember their tethers after all that? If you don't,
Probably.
we should set them back up.
Yeah,
But-
can I have another look
Yeah,
at the
I do.
tethers real quick?
Yeah,
I just
absolutely.
want to peek.
I can't promise these are the same numbers, but everyone just kind of stand in the ones that you chose.
mean, I'm D, but I'm not gonna go up that far because I'm scared.
You can do it. I'm up there. Perfect. So
Okay.
yeah. So you'll always soak this tether, regardless of which cardinal you end up on for the safe spot. So that's why you kind of want to orient yourself. So I'm in A, so I'm going to kind of orient myself in the northwest diamond in the center. So that way, if he tethers east-west, I can quickly run to the north safe spot and then move right to A. And if it was north-south, I'd just run right to the east-west safe spot and then move left into my A. Yeah, let's give it a shot. I think
Food check.
here, yeah, good call on the food check. I think here, Saber, will have you addle the second Searing Stream, which will happen after he shows us like what he's going to do with Act 1.
I'll do my best.
Yeah, no worries. It won't do enough to kill us, so we're all good. All right, let's do it. Excited.
I can take Feint off my bar, right?
Yeah, absolutely. That thing's worthless, right? And don't worry about potting. We're just progging, so don't worry about your DPS, right? Just practice doing the mechanics.
I'm so glad you said that. I was just about to press.
So first AoE. Go Zappy Zap. Now he's going to show us Act 1. So now you can kind of start orienting yourself in your cardinals, not on your tethers, but inside, because you might have to run far. So kind of be inside his hitbox. Alright, this AoE. Next, he's going to tether. So we'll get ready to move. So east-west, so move to your east-west.
Miguel, over here.
Now move into your tether. Hold, zap, and then rotate.
Oh,
Ow? Oh.
yeah,
I
I
get it.
see that now.
Yeah, so far sight, so he's going to target the two furthest. And then boom.
So cool.
Yeah. So the reason why you want to be kind of inside his hitbox on your cardinal is just so you have plenty of time to move east-west. As you saw, there's a long period before that first explosion, so you have a lot of time to adjust, but, you know, for your uptime, you want to be able to move as fast as possible to the right spot. And then, yeah, you have to stay... Oh, go ahead.
What's the closest we can get without pulling the boss?
That's a great question. Let's find out.
14 yams.
Right
Okay.
here.
Right here.
Similar to phase 1.
Death. I know, you
So,
need to get that ley
right-
line spot.
Right before this triangle. Oh, thank you, Mig. Pray for me.
It's like step 1 in every new raid.
Exactly. See how close I can get. Our red mage likes to do that too.
All the way over
Yeah.
behind the boss.
Yeah. And P1. And yeah, so make sure to stand on your tether that you're soaking until you see that lightning zap, and then we'll rotate. But I'll try and call like the rotate. Because in this part, basically, if anyone messes up, it basically is a wipe, which is totally cool.
Did you say it's totally cool?
Yeah, it's totally cool, you know? Just
Hmm.
kill everybody. Now, gotta put positive vibes because we're all gonna kill everybody at some point, so no hard feelings.
We could just all kill Shug instead.
Oh my god.
So be inside his hitbox, you know, on the cardinal, or you can be outside. Just give yourself plenty of time to be able to move to the safe spot. So north-south. Let's rotate onto your diamond. There's a lot of time before the explosion. And soak. And rotate. Your site, so party stay out. It's the two closest. So yeah, on there, Miguel, you'd want to get in. That is the Tank Buster. Nice job, though. We successfully navigated Act 1. We soaked, we dodged, dipped and ducked. Oh, yeah, so then Demigod double, that is a double Tank Buster. I think we should just have... yeah, it's really satisfying to watch. Hey, maybe Silver will see some of Act 2.
That's what I'm trying to do.
I was thinking we'll maybe get all there together once more, because this is the most complicated.
God.
So that double Demigod, that's a shared Tank Buster, but I think we should just have whoever's main tanking just immune it, or if you guys want to taunt, that's fine too, but I think most groups just immune it. Yeah, immune it for now. Cool, so we'll try that one more time before explaining Act 2, because Act 2 is by far the most complicated. So we'll just get there and survive, and hopefully everyone up so we get to see the orbs above everyone's head.
Kind of weird how the boss just loses half his health when he phase changes.
He just turned it all into this.
Well, it's because we did half his health.
Yeah. There you go.
Well, why doesn't he just start at 50% then?
It's a little more rate damage.
Good question.
Oh, is that the one you would want me to mitigate?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Alright, so east-west. And so also part of the reason on being inside his hitbox is so you're in range for heals. Soak. And rotate. Alright, near sight, tanks inside. Oh, that one hits hard.
I see.
Did it look like it overlapped at all? Okay, Act 2. So everyone just kind of spread out around his hitbox just a little bit. I think he's going to do a Demigod double first. So
Yeah.
immune this. But everyone just kind of like look at above your head in a second. And you're going to see a colored orb and kind of look at other people too in a sec. This is just important to see what they look like. So see, there's some purple, there's some green, there's some red. Awesome. And now we're all going to die gloriously.
Huh?
Go away, Miguel.
Wow.
Yeah, it looks chaotic. Okay, so I'm going to start with explaining the healers first because we decided to let the healers do the most thinking.
Oh,
So
great.
thank you guys. It's not too bad though. I'm going to share my screen real quick, so if you want to pop in and see what I'm going to share, feel free. Definitely healers first, pop in so you can take a look. And let me know when you're both in here.
I am in.
Same.
Okay. So, and everyone can pop in too, because we'll go over everyone. So, you may have seen that the boss tethers, different thorns and towers. And he's basically going to show us which ones are the safe ones, or which ones are going to explode, which ones we need to soak, and then again he's going to show us which ones we need to soak and which ones are going to explode. The one that appears first, like the way I think I do it is I see which cardinal he's tethering the left side on. the left tower, if you see. So like here he's tethering the left on D and B. That would mean that east and west is safe, but I'll call that. You can also just like look at, the purple side and see, okay, if he tethered, the right side of purple, then north and south are safe. And if he tethers the left side of purple, east and west are safe. So what's going to happen is everyone's going to get some debuffs above their head. The healers, one healer's going to get a purple orb, one healer's going to get a fire orb. If you have the fire orb, you're going to be hanging out in the center to start with. If you have the purple orb, you're going to be acting first, as well as a tank. A tank will also have a purple orb, so you can kind of see a little preview of what you're going to do. So the purple orb healer, whichever section is safe, either east or west, this one's going to have you running to the left of the soak spot. We're going to have you run to the number because that's easier to remember. So if east-west is safe, the purple orb healer is going to run to the number marker. And what's going to happen then is AoEs are going to get dropped on everyone. So you're basically going to drop your AoE on the number marker. After the AoE goes out, you're going to soak the letter marker. So for purple healer, you're going to go to number of the safe side. After the AoE, you soak the letter. Then we're going to see some explosions. After the explosions happen, we're all going to kind of dip into the center like this for heals. And then the purple orb is going to run clockwise to the letter. So purple orb healer, you're either going 4DA or you're going 3CD. Does that make some sense? You're going number.
Now, there's one thing I should point out. Our markers in the game are actually backwards.
Are they? Do I have
we have
letters?
The letters where the numbers are.
They're swapped,
Oh,
but
okay.
Yeah, but
Does
it's
it
the same
matter?
principle.
It doesn't matter. Yeah, it's the same
So
principle.
it'd be like C to 3 to 4, right?
Yeah. Okay. So that's unfortunate, but that's okay. So yeah, you'll do letter, number, rotate to the other letter. It's a lot, and this we're gonna probably prog on this for quite a while, but don't stress too much. So yeah, we'll just replay that one more time, and you might be seeing the purple tank if you're sneaky and watching. You're doing the exact same thing on the opposite side. You guys are going to the letter until the puddle drops, then you're moving to soak the number thorn. And the number marker is on the thorns, so you just go to that number marker. After those explosions happen, we'll run to the center for a moment to get some heals, and then you'll rotate clockwise to the next number. So purple orbs, you guys are soaking the tethers or the thorns for us. So the fire healer. The good thing is, though, as healers, regardless of your color, you're always going to the same sides first. So the fire healer, you're going to be stacked in the center with everybody else to start with, and we're going to drop our puddles kind of in the center. We're going to move out of our puddles and wait for the puddle that was dropped on the letter to disappear. And then you're going to stack on the letter. Some explosions are going to happen. We're going to pop into the center. And then the fire healer, you are going to rotate counterclockwise to the next letter. So if you are not the purple healer or the purple tank, you are always moving to the numbers or the letters in our case. The ones that are not on the edges. Does that make some sense?
No.
So I have the first one down, the purple. I'm pretty sure I got that down. The fire, so we're going to the 4 in this case on there, which is our D, and then we're gonna go down to the C.
Yep.
After we come back.
No, only purple healer and tank are the only ones that ever go on the numbers, on the ones against the edge of the arena. If you aren't the purple healer or tank, you will always be on the letters on the inner
Oh,
ring.
the inner ones, gotcha.
Do we have to flip-flop that for our arena, or
No,
that's
what
really
Art
what's
just said.
confusing me.
Yeah, why don't
What Ark is saying it correct to our markers.
why don't I try
Yeah.
moving
Like,
the
I
markers?
understand that. I see the pattern, at least. I just wanted to double check.
So let's.
So
see
that's
how
what I meant
it
by, like,
is.
if you had the fire, so it'd be D to C in this case.
Yes, it would be D to C.
And then if you were purple, it would be D4, and then what is that behind him? I can't see it. Up at the north side.
It's A and 1.
It'd be the 1, right?
Yes, I'm
So
in the process of
4D1.
moving these to try and get them how it is.
Sorry, you have to
No worries.
readjust.
And make sure during this, you just kind of move your character every now and then just to make sure no one gets AFK'd out. Though we should. This one is just gonna take a lot of reps to get down. Healers, again, thank you for your sacrifice. Yours is the most complicated,
Alrighty. Flip the blue one.
but oh gosh darn it! All right,
No, you're fine.
okay,
You want me to put it back? I know right where it went. There you go.
right here. Okay. All right.
I was like, I'm helping.
All right, I'm going to update these. Thank you for trying. Okay, so to reiterate, Fire Healer, or if you are not the purple healer or tank, you will always be going to numbers. If you are the purple healer or tank, you will be going to the letters. You will be the only ones that ever go to the letters. So we'll just recap again. So purple healer and tank, you are going to go to the safe side letter or number first to
Okay.
drop your puddle, and then as soon as your puddle is dropped, you move into the letter to soak the tower. Explosions will go off, you'll come into the center, and then you both will rotate clockwise to the next letter. The healers, you will always be going to D or C. The tanks, you'll always be going to B or A. So easy to remember.
So we're always left or north side, except for the fire one. That's
No,
left
healers
and
are south and west.
Oh,
C and D.
Yeah, Ark, you're just sharing your Final Fantasy
Yep,
screen.
I was just sorry.
yeah,
saying
because
that.
he was showing the markers in
Yeah.
the game. Yeah.
So why don't you guys stew on that for a minute? I'm gonna go everyone else, and we'll come back to you guys because yours is. If you can pop this up in the
Yeah,
P4S
I'm gonna-
strats, so you can see that, and we'll show everyone else right now. Okay.
And that's Act 2, right?
Yes, Act 2. All right.
Okay.
So for the rest of us, DPS will either get fire orbs or wind orbs. And actually, I'm going to mark everyone now. I will mark myself with a 4 because I know what I'm doing. Which other DPS wants to volunteer to be Big Brain?
How big, brain?
Hey!
Congratulations. All right. So this will become apparent in a minute. All right. So wind DPS, you will be going to either C or 3 or 4. You'll be going south or west for your safe spots. So if safe spots are east-west, you'll kind of be on the west side. You'll drop your puddles. Then you're going to move into the number. Explosions are going to happen. We're going to come to the center, and you rotate clockwise to the next number. Pretty straightforward, right, for the wind DPS. So you'll either be going C or D. You drop your puddles, move into the number once it's safe, because the healer or tank is going to drop the puddle there. Wait for explosions to happen, pop into the center, rotate clockwise. Fire tank and fire DPS, you're going to either be going north or east. Same kind of thing. You're going, oops, let me back up. You are going to drop your puddles, on the side of the boss that you're going to be going to. Once the puddles are dropped and the number is safe, you're going to move into the number. explosions are going to go off. And then fire tank and fire DPS, you're going to rotate clockwise after we go to the center to the next number. The higher number, so there's going to be 2 DPS on that have fire that are on either the 2 or the 1 after this explosion goes off. The DPS with the higher number above them, that's why I marked us all with numbers. The higher number DPS, after we go to the center, you're going to rotate counterclockwise. Sorry, counterclock is up here for the DPS. To the next number. So fire tank.
So you're popping it rather than following
exactly
the tank
you're,
who's
you're
rotating
breaking your
clockwise.
tether. Exactly. So that is the end goal of this is to pop the fire tethers at this point. So fire tank, you have it really easy. You're gonna drop your puddles, then move into the number. Explosions happen. We pop into the center real quick, and then you're gonna rotate clockwise to the oops, clockwise is this way, to the next number. Does that make some sense? So win DPS, you have it nice and easy. You go south or west, pop into your number, explosions happen, we pop into the center, you rotate clockwise.
Higher DPS with fire counterclockwise.
Yes.
Otherwise clockwise.
Yes. So the only people
Okay.
going counterclockwise are the fire healer and the higher number fire DPS
So like
for that last one.
you're always going counterclockwise. This is the big brain thing, right?
Yes.
That's why
Yeah, that's why I put me
Okay,
there
so
because I've done
You're
this
always
before.
going counterclockwise unless, or I'm almost always unless I'm paired with you that I'm going
Yes.
clockwise.
Mhm.
Okay, that's really easy to remember. I think.
So DPS are also going, almost always going clockwise, except for the one who's the high fire.
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
High fire.
And
DPS will
you
go-
are always going clockwise because you're
yes,
one.
if I have fire. Or no, yeah, sorry.
No, I meant
Yeah.
favored.
Yeah, you will always go.
Am I always going clockwise? I
Mhm.
guess I am.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, because
the
you're
lucky
one. No,
winner.
no one's underlord.
Oh, that's awesome. Cool.
Yeah.
I figure make it easy
I'll
since
try to.
yeah, I want the
try
static
to
to
pay
get some more
attention, though.
reps.
Mhm.
So does that make sense for the DPS? I'll call out again the safe sides for the first part for where we need to go. How about the tanks? Fire tank is pretty easy. You're basically going to follow the fire DPS for the most part. Yeah, where to go first. Mhm. Healers, how are you guys feeling? Not
Alright,
so
let's see
good.
if I can pass. Let me see if I can pass this exam if I understand this correctly.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm picked with purple,
hmm
so I am gonna move.
We'll just say east west is the safe spot first because that's how it is in this diagram.
Yeah, but typically the healers are doing west and north, right?
West and south, C and D. This
West
is
and
the Ilya strat, which Party Finder mostly uses. So that's why I'm having us learn this one. So-
the
Well,
guide says
I'm
north and
noticing-
west.
I'm noticing the purple healer goes west and north, but then the
Yes,
fire
the
healer
the
is
purple
going
healer
west
does-
and south.
I see what you mean for soaking. Yes, I thought you were
Yes,
talking about
yeah,
the
yeah,
safe
yeah.
spots at the start. Yes, correct.
No.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. So basically, if I was picked for purple right now
Mhm.
in our arena, I'd be kind of like right here, and the other tank would be opposite of me. We drop the puddles, right?
We're gonna make it easy, and you're gonna. So are you saying east-west is safe here?
Yeah.
Just run to the number. You'll drop your puddle on the number. If you drop
Oh,
it in the
okay.
middle of this, the puddle won't overlap with the letter, so you can run into the letter afterwards. That's the reason why you're not running to the letter to start with, is because you need to stand on that, and when the puddles go off, you need to be in the thorn soaking.
Okay. I'm just noticing on the diagram they just didn't have like they were just kind of in between.
They
for
put
the
it to
first
this.
puddle.
Yeah, they put it to the side because that's the the big brain strats so that the DPS can just run to the number, but there's plenty of time for the DPS just to drop their puddles, move outside of that AoE, and then move into the number once it's safe.
Okay, so after I do that, I'm just gonna head to the wall.
Yep.
Of whatever marker it is, and then I'm going to wait for that explosion, come back in for heals, and then I'm going to go back, in this case for purple north, on the wall again.
Yep, you'd go clockwise to the letter.
Yeah, okay. And then if I was fire, I'm staying near the boss. Okay. So I'm staying near the boss, and then after the purple group goes out, we dropped our puddles, and then I'm moving to, in this case, the 4. But I'm going to go counterclockwise down to 3 after we come in for heals.
Yes, after we come in for heals, you'd go counterclockwise to 3. That's right.
Okay, so I just got to think of it as like Temperance, where we pass through the middle kind of thing. Okay.
Like I said, don't...
Quick question.
Yeah, go for it.
So, if C is tethered, does that mean we're going east and west to start?
North and south, whichever letter he's tethering first, those are the safe spots, because the letters are the thorns we want to soak, and to the right of them, or left if your back is to them, is the towers that explode.
Etro said if he's purple tank, he just hugs Icky.
I'm assuming he's trolling. No, please don't do that. You're going to be opposite of Icky, doing the same thing he just said as the purple tank. You'd be going, if east-west was safe, you'd immediately run to 2, drop your puddle, move into B. There'll be explosions. After the explosions, we run in, and then get some heals, and then you'd rotate clockwise to C.
As a DPS, how do I know if I'm going to end up on south or west versus north or east?
Yeah, so I will call out which ones are safe. So I'll say east-west, and that'll mean safe, or I'll say north-south. So as a DPS then, if you get the wind, and I said north-south, then you'd hang out, kind of the south of the boss and be heading to 3 once all the puddles are clear. And if you had the red, you'd be on the north side and then heading to 1 once the puddles are clear. What are you saying, Nikki here? So for this case, I'm 3, other tank is 1. If north-south was, was the safe one. Yeah, this one I expect will prog on for a while, so don't stress if you wipe us. I think the hardest thing is like diagnosing, at least for me, like what's going on. So if you think you're doing something wrong after a wipe, just say what you thought you were supposed to do or where you went, and we can correct, because there's a lot of explosions, a lot of crazy stuff. I'll also call for when to head to the center, though the queue for that can be a little wishy-washy if we don't rotate correctly, but no big deal. We'll just get there and we'll see how it goes. So yeah, whenever people are ready, let's eat some food just so we have some health, and let's get after it. Yeah, this is definitely the hardest act. All the others are much easier than this, in my opinion, and I think the general consensus.
So, I think I understood it, and then I think I just confused myself even more, so let's do it.
Yeah. I'll try and call as much as I can to start with. So now, hopefully everyone remembers their Act 1 thorns. But again, don't worry about your DPS. Just try and do the mechanics. We're not here to clear in this lockout.
At AOEs.
I'm pretty sure the only thing I remember is that the higher number goes counterclockwise.
That is good to remember as the DPS, so that's good. I will say if we somehow do Act 2 correctly on the first try, immediately after the last explosion, run directly under the boss. There's a huge AoE that we'll need to heal through. Alright, so get ready to rotate soon. Or find a safe spot, that is. Alright, east-west. Soak. Rotate. Far side, so everyone get under except for the tanks. Bonk. That one hurts. So, yep, just try and get everyone up as best we can.
Oh no.
Demigod double, immune this. Alright, it's north and south, so kind of orient yourself. So in DPS we're going south, red are going north. So we should have people on 3 and 1 right now, the purple tethered healers. All good. So yeah, so there, purple healer, purple tank. As soon as you see that orb over your head, run to the numbers of the safe cardinals.
Right.
All good.
Sure.
Like I said, it's just gonna take reps. We're all good. All good.
Did we see reps?
That was
Yeah,
my
get
favorite.
some reps in.
Right.
Now
I'm
what?
gonna stop streaming. More reps. More reps. Healers are south and yeah. I should have specified that for tanks too. So healers are south and west. Tanks are north and east.
Okay, that's what I was getting confused.
I never said
Okay,
that, but
that
I
clears
thought
it.
I implied it in my head, but never said it.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
kind of what I was trying. And fire is like north and east. And
Yes,
wind
I-
is south and west.
I left out that
Yeah.
key piece of information.
I kind
Oh.
of put it together. but
Yeah.
that's where I was. Yeah.
It's like I know what
We
to
did it
do.
right,
Makes
neighbor.
sense to me. Yeah.
I was thinking
Okay,
of the later
perfect.
part, heading there first, and
Yeah.
I was like, this is not right.
All
So,
right, that one was my
air,
fault.
air, south and west.
Mhm.
And what happens after the first round?
Yeah,
What does
so
do?
air.
Clockwise?
So air in that case would be on 3. So
Yep,
we drop
and-
our puddles, wait for the puddle on 3 to go away, hop into 3. There's going to be the big explosions on east-west, and then there's going to be a mini
Yep.
explosion on us. After that, we run in for heals, and then we run to 4.
Right. Okay. So it's clockwise for
Yep,
air.
clockwise. Mhm.
Okay. Fire
And
depends.
just- I already forgot this part, but
Yep.
is DPS always on a number?
Yes. Only
Yeah,
only
okay.
the purple healer and purple tank will ever be on a letter.
Cool.
This fight is spicy.
It is. It is.
It's fun.
If you can master Act 2, then you're basically an enraged prog. So, nah.
Wow.
The next one's spicy too, but it's not nearly as challenging. Because that one at least is deterministic what happens. This is the one with the most crazy variants.
Got Act 2 memorized already.
Nice.
The only one I really remember is Curtain Call, and that one looks nice and easy.
I know, right?
In theory, it's easy, but yeah, it's that one's tricky too. Honestly, the finale's kind of hard if you are bad at counting and remembering your number. All right, so there's
Hey,
gonna be
that's
some
me.
AOE.
Shoot, that was mine.
And then he's gonna tether. So east-west. Soak. Then move north-south, whichever's closer. So Miguel, you'd want to go south in that case. Farsight. So everyone get in. Tanks out. Or sorry, Miguel, you'd want to go, north, since you're closer to that cardinal.
What did I do?
And then there'll be a demigod double coming up.
That was a genuine thank you.
Oh, I thought you were blaming me for something.
Okay, north and south again. So purples, get ready. Wind south, fire north. So immediately onto the numbers if you're purple.
I don't have anything.
Oh.
What the heck?
I wonder if he snapshotted something, because we had people dead when he was showing us the act, and I wonder if he snapshotted there.
I think
that
he
might have been.
did.
That's probably what it was then. Okay, so yeah, it looks like tanks just throw a bunch of nit on that far site, because that one is hit like a truck.
Maybe my partner was already too far from me and it popped. I don't know.
Probably not, because as DPS we're all in the center, so I think it was probably because I didn't see any tank with a purple. Higher fire will be counterclockwise after we've gone to the center. Yeah.
Yeah, just remember to stay close to the boss for your puddle drop.
Yeah. Like, if you're not a purple, you could literally be directly under the boss if you want to, but I think standing kind of on that little square makes, a little more sense. You don't have to run quite as far. Yes, the fire sticking all together, and then we'll pop both of them at the end. Or rather, no, we're popping one fire in the first set, the healer tank one, and then the DPS one gets popped on the second one. Because the fire healer is going with the wind DPS, and the fire tank is going with the fire DPS.
What? This. You tell me that, and I look at the diagram, and I look back. I have 5 notepads open.
This will be a little bit of AoE. Yeah, basically, sorry, Silver, we decided on this strat because it requires the healers to do thinking versus the healers and the tanks to do thinking, so figured if 2 people can learn it, then that's easier than 4.
I'm sorry, Silver, I doomed us.
But it wasn't all Vicky. I kind of talked myself into it. So all the blame is on me.
Did something change?
No, nothing's changed.
Oh, good, because I'm
North,
still
south?
not used to this one.
Yeah, no, I was just talking about the other strat that we could use that we're not using. Alright, soak. Rotate to your east-west closer. Far side, party in, tanks out. Hit it with some nit. Nice. Under boss. Admire the glorious death he has prepared for us.
This is it.
God,
We're doing it.
it could be.
Don't get too hopeful.
Is our
All right,
DPS
north
on
south
track?
again. North south again. So purples, get ready. Wind and fire healer are going south. Fires are going north. So get on the numbers, purple. Fire healer on the wind. Soak
On
your
my
tower, purples. Oh, other way, Iggy.
Oh,
Because you're going to C first because you were on the 3. So silver.
that's right. It's 3C D and D. Okay, gotcha.
So there's silver. I was just saying, as the fire healer, you'll be south with the wind in that case, the wind DPS. So you'll run to, in that case, as the fire healer, you'd run to 3. All the explosions happen. We run to the center, and then you go counterclockwise to 2 after that.
All right, what about me? I was tethered to Silver.
You were tethered to silver? Okay, so as the fire tank, in that case, you would be north with the fire DPS. So you guys would have been hanging out, you know, in that little diamond up there. And then after the puddles go off, you guys would move onto the 1. And then explosions happen, we run to the center. And then you would rotate clockwise to the 2 after that. So you'll always rotate clockwise as the fire tank. And you always stay on the numbers. As the purple tank, you would have run immediately to 1, dropped your puddle, then moved to A. Explosions would happen, you'd run to the center, and then you'd rotate clockwise and soak the B.
Almost.
Yeah,
So, how does the fire healer go
so
again?
fire healer is going to go
If
with
it's
the
north and south.
If it was north and south, you'd be with the wind DPS, so you'd be going south. You'd stand with the wind DPS, drop your puddles. As soon as 3 is safe, you'd move into 3. Explosions
Okay.
would happen. You'd run to the center, and then,
And then go
you'd
to
rotate
4?
counterclockwise
back,
as the.
so 2?
You'd go to 2. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Fire healer is going to rotate counterclockwise, and the higher fire DPS rotates counterclockwise.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. But if we can get this, we can get this down, we can definitely kill this with more lockouts. But this is the hardest part. East-west. Soak. Rotate. Near side tanks in.
Not too close to each other.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Looks like that one looked like a solo hit, but that could have just been me.
Idea.
Might be the fire or the far side that's just an AoE. Well, tanks, keep an eye on that next time. See if it looks like an AoE or not. All right, time for fun. All right, east and west. Purple's on east and west. Wind on east. Fire on. Wind on west with the fire healer.
Come to me, wind.
Since silver, you'd be on D. Cool.
Oh.
Yep. No worries. So yeah, so there, purple healer and tank would run to 3 first. Sorry, not 3. Purple healer and tank. Purple healer would be on 4. Purple tank would be on 2. After your puddle goes off, purple healer would be on D. Purple tank would be on B. And then explosions would happen. We'd come to the center, and you'd each rotate clockwise to the next letter. So purple healer would go to A, and purple tank would go to C. Yeah, if it wasn't RNG, this one has the most RNG in it, so that's probably why
So-
it's the hardest.
I had fire there, so after the first AoEs went out, I went to 4 with the DPS. Was that correct?
Yep, that was
'Cause
correct.
it was... Okay, cool. I just wasn't sure if I killed everyone.
No, we're all killing each other.
This is a struggle, I believe.
Yeah,
You looked good. From what I could gather.
exactly. Dying with style. So that's a little AoE. North-south. Soak, and then we'll move to east-west, whichever is closer. Rotate. Nice job. Near side, tanks in. Oh no, they're
Yeah.
both dead. So it looks like there's a little AoE.
Sorry.
Cool.
It is splash.
Alright,
Small
let's
splash.
just run into the edge. Boom. Yeah, no, it's all good.
Oh,
That's
you
good
did
to
it on
test.
purpose? I was like, why are you chasing me? Did Chen talk to you?
I knew I was chasing. Loves you.
Also for the healers in Act 2, the time to heal will be when we come to the center, so don't stress too much about healing when we're doing the initial set of explosions. If we do it correctly, we won't die to that, and the time to heal will be when we're all inside, since you wouldn't be able to heal the far people anyways.
Sounds good.
Definitely want to make sure that's clear, because I know it can be stressful. You're like, I don't know if people are going to survive, but we should if we do it right. East-west. Soak. And then move. Far side, party in. Yes, I think if you're just on the outside of his hitbox, that'll be plenty for the tanks. If we're all in the center and slightly to his butt. Alright. Time to get dicey. So purple healer and tank immediately to the safe number. That's north and south. So you'll be running to 3 and 1. Wind south, fire north. Fire healer on the wind. Once the puddles go down, move into your letters. Other way, Iggy.
Wait, I thought it was purple though, so I go up this way.
You go to C first. You go. So if purple tank and purple healer.
Right. Yeah, you go.
Do your color?
3C
Yeah.
and then
Yeah. You go to the letter on that one. Then we'll go to the center after the explosions, and then you'll go to clockwise.
Let me just before we start again.
All right.
Which one?
Yes.
One was that?
Yes.
Did I go to the right spot?
Where did you run to? I couldn't see everyone.
B.
B.
Or
What?
two.
Were you?
2 and B. 2 and B.
2 and B. What were you? What
It
was your color?
the-
Your purple tank? Yes, so that was correct. You run to 2, and then once your AoE, your ground AoE goes off, or you drop it, you run to B. That was correct. And then all the explosions would go off. We'd come to the center, and then you'd go clockwise to C.
Wasn't we north and south that time though?
Were we north and south? Then that was incorrect. So one and A. I already forgot which way we were.
We were
Should've
north
went
and
to
south. Yeah.
1.
Okay.
Yeah, should have went to 1, drop your puddle, then to A, and then explosion, and then B. I pulled.
No worries. Yeah, so the cardinals, all I'm saying, will be the safe cardinals. So north and south will mean go to north and south first. He's gonna get you, healers.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, it's all
I was
good.
just typing. I made a little cheat sheet for myself for every scenario.
Perfect.
So
Get a little post-it note. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Gimme.
Yeah, take a picture of it for Silver.
I only wrote out if we're going south. So Oh god. Oh god. I'll have to give it to you in the next one.
If the DPS, if the fire and wind are somewhat good with their initial positions, I can call out what the purple healer and tank need to go to first. I just have to be, I can't call everything, so I can do those if everyone else feels pretty good about the other colors. Maybe I'll just do that because
Probably.
purple need to do their thing first.
It's only one way to find out.
Yeah. We'll just take it one step at a time.
I'm starting to get the hang of north, south, versus east, west too.
North, south. Yeah, it's all about once you know where to go. Soak. Rotate. Far sight, party in, and on his butt. Alright, Act 2 and then Demigod double. Alright, north and south. So purple healers at 3, then C, and purple tanks on 1, then A. So on your number, drop your AoE, and then you'll move into your letter. Explosion goes off, and another explosion goes. Boom. Nice job.
Almost.
I think the worst part about this fight, and I think I remember you saying this when you were streaming your Pug Prog with it.
Mhm.
It's really fucking hard to tell what even went wrong. So every
Yeah.
time we die, I'm like, I think I was right, but I will never know.
Yeah. Okay, see that, Silver? Yeah, it's really... It helps having a solid voice, so you can be like... You know, we can kind of diagnose it backwards. I'm starting to notice, like, figure out a little bit, but... Yeah, it's still really hard.
So, what got us there?
I think Silver was hit by the side AoE, and that, I think, popped an
Popped
orb
his
or
orb,
something.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it looked like.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But he almost was out. It was really close.
Yeah, it was like right on the edge. North south.
Let's just blame like latency on that one.
Absolutely. Soak. Rotate. Far side party in. At least this hopefully is more fun than wiping on P3S, so.
Yes.
Alright, Demigod double next. Alright, it's north and south again. So purple tank and healer on 3 and 1 respectively. After you drop your puddle, you'll move into your letter. The rest of us will move into the number once it's safe. There'll be an explosion, the orb will go off, and then we'd go in the center. Yep, and a key. Yep,
Oh,
that's where you want to be.
we absolutely have to move out of our puddles still because there's not enough time between their puddle going off and our puddle going off for us to get out of it after their puddle goes off.
Yeah, so we drop our puddle, move, you know, as close to theirs as is safe, and then as soon as theirs disappear, move on to the number. Alright, so here's Act 3. I won't explain it, but it's pretty cool.
What? Explain it.
No, it's just gonna... Everyone's gonna get confused.
Is this where he kicks?
Yeah, he's gonna kick the closest person, so it's gonna be Miguel here. He
There,
tethered
see you,
the
Mig.
east side first, so we would need to soak... Range would be soaking the east, and then he's gonna do 3 baited AoEs. The people who didn't get kicked, the melee that didn't get kicked, would bait the AoEs out. And then an AoE would go off in the center, and we kind of flip sides. But okay.
Easy.
See if we can get in like 2 more pulls before Silver has to take off.
You should pull early.
Yeah, we can, since it doesn't matter for DPS. We can do some like quick ones. The wipes are fast. So
wasted
we
my
can get a lot.
opener. I just fucked up my opener is all. I didn't care about anything else.
My parse.
I mean, at this point, we could literally just stand here and do no damage until we
Yeah.
got to phase 2.
It is good to get the reps though in with the your damage, because
Yeah.
we will need it
It
eventually.
helps me a lot on Black Mage because
Mm-hmm. Yeah, especially for you.
I have to weave all my things and move by movement.
East-west. Soak. And rotate. Fortunately, the damage check is tanks in. The damage check isn't too bad on this one. If we do the mechanics right, then we'd kill it in a reasonable amount of time. I think it's less tight than the first part.
I think it's
Did we
like
get
the
double?
same. It's the same DPS, but the timing makes it easier.
Yeah, because you have a little more time. Okay, we're going east-west. So purple be on 4 and 2.
Have to fire, buddy.
Move on to the numbers. Boom, 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 boom.
What happened there?
Silver did it
Do we
correct,
know?
so they survived. We had 4 people, it looks like, on ours, so I think...
Yeah, the other fire DPS was over on the wind side.
And so for me there, because I had fire,
Mhm.
after that first initial AoE puddle, I was 4, then 3, right? Because I'm going counterclockwise?
yes, yeah, you had been on 4. We get 2 little mini AoEs.
There
and
was
then
a puddle that dropped on 4. Is that right?
Yes,
You were the
so
fire,
there,
you were
there.
the fire DPS.
Okay, so
If
fire
the other
DPS
fire
over there.
DPS was supposed to be over here with me, and you go to
Yes.
2, and then in, and then you go to 1.
Mhm. If you were the higher
Because the-
fire DPS.
Yeah, because you were the 3. Sugar Bear.
What? I was there.
Oh, or was it Saber though? Who was the other fire DPS?
I was Arrow.
It could have been me.
or
I
Eric.
I might have been wrong trying to orient everybody else. Probably me then.
Fucking Ark.
We
Got me
found
killed.
the imposter.
Art.
Yes.
Alright,
Oh yeah.
How many color streams are there? Is it just 2 colors?
For tanks, they're just 2, purple or red.
So how would I know Etro knows like who to move? Who's supposed to move first?
That's a good question. So only 1 healer and 1 tank will get the purple. So the other, if you have the purple, then Etro has the fire. So if you have purple, you'll just always run first to the numbers, drop your puddle, and then move to the same color letter.
Etro pointed out that you don't get a ball above your head. So if you have a red ball above your head, you know that you're not the purple one.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Actually, I noticed that purple doesn't tend to get color when they're
Okay.
tethered together.
So that's good to know. It's a DPS.
So
section,
if you
if you don't have anything
you
above
have
your
a-
head, you're
Uh-huh.
purple. It sounds like. And if you have a red, then you'll be with the red DPS on either the, and you'll run to the. If you just follow the red DPS in that case. So you'd run to. So in that case, so we were east-west, so the red tank and the red DPS would be on the right side of the boss, east side. You drop your puddles, move near 2, wait for that puddle to disappear, then run into 2. Explosions would go off, you'd go to the center for some quick heals, and then you'd rotate clockwise to C. Or sorry, 3, because that's the number.
It was close.
So that's good to know that the tanks and healers don't always get like a visual purple above their head. So if you don't have any orb above your head and you're a tank or healer, you are the purple. Did not know that. It's probably just a purple tether that you have, and that's why they say purple. And I could see why that would be super confusing given my
I
explanation.
think only one of the
One of them has it.
people get. Yeah,
Okay, that's interesting.
but like you said, one of them has nothing, so you know
Mhm.
who you are.
Okay. Also appreciate those in the static for going a little later than our raid times. North-south.
Milestone.
Didn't even
night.
notice.
I figured no one would because the adrenaline. Actually get into something new. Soak. And rotate. Near side tanks in. Oh,
I
Shug.
saw that about to happen.
What? What?
You were too close to
You want to
Miguel.
be north. You want to be north-south.
Oh.
for it.
I'm gonna be honest. I was looking up.
The one time Shug goes right.
North and south. So you'll be on 3 and 1 first if you're the purple or no debuff. Wind will be on south and fire north. So Miguel up with us. You'll run up to 1 once it's safe.
Damn it, keep doing that shit.
There'll be another explosion. Yeah. And then we'd run in the center. So yeah, fire tank will be with the fire DPS either north or east. How
I
did
have to learn how to weave that.
how did the purple go for the healer and tank?
No, it's
Felt
fine
good.
for me.
Awesome.
Learned that when I try to weave during that particular mechanic, like right when puddles go down, if I try to weave right there, I accidentally hit my gap closer every time, and I cannot get out of the puddles because I gap closed into the puddle.
Nice. I like it.
Like literally every time. If you was to go back and watch the video, almost every time I've died because I've hit that gap close.
Okay, Silver's got time for one more pull, so let's make it count.
We're gonna die on Act 1.
You can't leave until we wipe on Act 2. It won't allow it.
Joke's on you. I've been potting the whole time.
What?
I
Yeah.
appreciate it.
At a waste.
It is my opener, sir.
I will
See, there it was
respect
right there, medicated.
Dedicated to the craft.
It's my opener too, but I'm not wasting them on this.
No, it's muscle memory. You can't not do it.
I like it.
It's bad enough that when I run unsynced with anybody, I will pot in Sastasha. It doesn't matter.
Oh Jesus!
If I have all my bubbles, they get pushed.
A devout man, I see. Dedicated to the sword.
Yep.
Someone's trying a little too hard in some stuff.
East-west.
No, it's literally, if I run anything unsynced, I'm potting. It's just how it works. With muscle memory, all the buttons are there, we're pushing all of them.
Rotate. Near side, tanks in.
Don't stand by mid.
Unless you want to die.
Yeah, here,
Alright.
Nick. I think he moved to me. That's my theory.
He might have moved back. I respect it if he did.
Shit, I saw you close to me, and I was like, eh. He chose that. Okay.
He just. He is a reaper.
Fair enough.
Alright. Here we go. North and south. So wind will be south with the fire healer, fire DPS, and fire tank will be north. Explosion 2.
That hurts. Where are you going? 2. Were you air? I think you were air, so we go clockwise.
Yeah, so wind DPS would go clockwise there.
Yeah, I accidentally went counterclockwise.
Yeah, all good. Awesome. Well, nice job, everyone. Really proud of us. We got the kills. Saber, thank you so much for being part of it. We
Hey, thanks.
I'm not sure if our usual caster will have their issues resolved by tomorrow. If not, and you're around, we're going to be doing the exact same thing. 5:30 Pacific, 8:30 Eastern. So if you're around, love to have you again. If not, appreciate you coming tonight.
Yeah, I would love to. Thank you.
Awesome.
Take care.
So I'll be honest, plan
Yeah.
on it because technical support for Square Enix isn't
Yeah.
open on Saturdays.
Okay.
So I highly doubt he's gonna have it fixed tomorrow.
Okay, sounds
Awesome.
good. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so
Talk
much.
to you guys later.
Have a good one.
Did he already leave?
Yeah.
Okay, I was gonna say I could message him if that changes at all. I'll just shoot him a message and tell him hey,
Yeah.
you know, if he gets it fixed at 2 o'clock, then don't plan on it type of thing.
Yeah, let him know. We'll keep him posted. Awesome. Well, great job, everyone, tonight. That was awesome. I'm really glad we got a quick P3 kill. P4.
We doing this tomorrow, right?
Yes. Same time, same place. Yeah. If you're really bored, study the Act 2 diagram posted. But yeah, I think we're starting to get it down. It just takes some reps. It seems really complicated, and it is a bit, but just getting the reps down is all
Yeah,
we need.
I can't wing the